breaking news coming out of Pakistan. A passenger plane has crashed in a residential area near Karachi. That coming in to land at the city's international airport. Well, there was almost 100 people on board at the time. Let's get the very latest now. Kamal Haider joins us from Islamabad. Kamal, first of all, any word on those passengers?
Well, it would appear that there may be bad news as far as the passengers is concerned, because this aircraft came over a residential area, which is all concrete area, and apparently the area is called Model Colony. This is just about a kilometer away from the airport. This A320 Airbus was flying from the city of Lahore. It was on its final approach to Karachi airport. We are told that it had radioed the Civil Aviation Authority about some technical issue. However, we cannot confirm that at the moment. Was on its on its second attempt to make an approach to Karachi airport, but went down short of that airport, and it is feared that most of those people on board would be dead. However, there are, because this has come out in a residential area, black smokes billowing out of those houses that were hit. So it is possible that the rescue that you see on the screens is possibly the people who were injured on the ground. No official confirmation or details about exactly what happened. We'll have to wait for that report to come in. But as you mentioned, there were over 90 passengers on board, and the plane was flying from Lahore to Karachi. Sami?
Kamal, you mentioned there that the plane had radioed in with some technical difficulty. Do we have any details about that, at least of, when it radioed in for technical problems? Was that just before the crash, or had this been going on for a while in the air?
Well, we are told, but as I mentioned to you, we have to be careful because it hasn't been confirmed by the Civil Aviation Authority. I spoke to a pilot friend of mine who told me that there was a report that the plane had reported some technical issues, was on his second attempt to come in for a landing, but too early at this moment to come out with any final verdict, except that this aircraft has gone over residential area, and that the pilot did not have time to reach the airport, that the aircraft went down about a kilometer short of the runway.
The plane was heading to Karachi. Was this where? Do we know where it was coming from? Any more details about that for people who might be looking for news about loved ones?
This aircraft was flying out of Lahore, which is in Punjab. This would be about an hour's flight because it takes about 2 hours from Islamabad, which is almost twice the distance. So it had taken off from Lahore, and it should also be remembered that after the COVID-19 emergency, all flights were suspended. Only recently, PIA decided to start its domestic operations, except for the chartered aircraft that were taking foreign nationals back to their countries. So the resumption of the domestic service, and of course with the rest of one day, because these aircrafts would then have to go through the cleaning procedures, the SOPs, in order to ensure that there was cleaning done on board those aircrafts, and only flying on alternative days. The aircraft took off from Lahore for the city of Karachi and then went down just short of that airport in Karachi, about a kilometer short of the airport, and crashed over residential houses.
All right, thanks so much, Kamal Haider. No doubt we'll come back to you later when the details become a little bit clearer, but for now, that was Kamal Haider bringing us the latest details on the crash of a plane in Pakistan.